Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another speed build video. For those who don't know me, my name is Sophie and I mostly do speed build videos once a week, usually on the weekends, and I also have the occasional let's play, which basically is just either a catch up on my current household or the not so berry challenge, which I haven't got very far with it, not gonna lie. So today's video is part of a very special collaboration that I was part of back in July, as the title would suggest. But unfortunately I have only just been able to actually sit down and record a voiceover for this video, even though this is something that I built a good month ago now. So this collaboration was set up by Artistic Gamer 7, also known as Donny, and basically she got a whole group of us together. I can't remember how many people were actually part of this collaboration, but there is a good 20 plus of us. So basically the way it has worked out is that we were all asked to choose a lot in Willow Creek. Obviously, we couldn't all have the same lot, so each of us has an individual lot, and we were asked to interpret a story and build a house for a family. So this is the lot that I have chosen, and basically I chose it because I had built on here before. And I didn't want to have a lot that was too big, so I think this is just one of the standard 30 by 20 lots, and it's a nice one as well, which has the nice little river going down the side. I have previously built one of my suburban family homes on this lot, so I knew the size of it, I knew what size of house I could build on it, and there were no nasty surprises or anything. So yeah, basically this is what I have come up with. I decided to go for a more modern house. A lot of people in the collaboration did more traditional family homes, but I kind of thought the way that I interpreted the story is that this would have been a newly built house which the family have bought, and it is completely out of their budget. It is completely a show home, and yeah, so basically they've bought this probably on finance and they are struggling. However, from the inside everything just looks normal and everything looks all put together. It's all very nicely decorated, but obviously there is the hidden secret that they are about to go into bankruptcy. So basically Donny wrote out a little storyline for each of the characters. So it's a 4-sim family. You've got the mum and dad, and you've got the teenage daughter, and you have the baby toddler. So starting with the toddler is called Randall, and he is very spoilt. I kind of feel like with Randall they have taken the time to actually bring him up correctly. So with the teenager, who is called London, her upbringing was a little bit different to what Randall's is. So the mum, Melody, had London. God, these names are so, because it's been a while since I've done this, it's quite hard to keep up with the whole storyline. So Melody had London when she was quite young, so I think obviously that may have been a teen pregnancy, and perhaps not all the attention was brought into her upbringing, but now she is all ready for bringing up Randall, bringing him up right, making sure that he has lots of skills for when he grows up into a teenager, and that he will be a fine educated young boy. I think if this was a thing in The Sims, that he would go to private school, even though that is also something that they can't afford. But I kind of feel like this family don't really have an idea of how to like look after money, and they kind of just spend and spend until, I think obviously until something is going to go horribly wrong. So that is pretty much all about Randall. He's a little spoilt kid basically, and he has the biggest room in the house, so he kind of has it all. Whereas London, on the other hand, she is kind of a bit of a loner in the house. So the little description of London is her parents had her when they were young, and she was able to be the flower girl at their wedding. And obviously at that time, before Randall came around, her mother thought that she was the most beautiful little girl. However, unfortunately, now their relationship is dwindling a little bit. And she's not very close to her parents now. However, she's quite laid back and she's quite creative, and she loves K-pop and J-pop. What I found from watching a lot of other people's videos is that no one actually knows what K-pop and J-pop is. So I think the way that people have interpreted it is that for decorating her room, we've all pretty much just put like little like music posters or whatever on the walls to kind of signify that. I should have actually googled it before I started this voiceover, but I have no idea what J-pop is. I don't even know what the J stands for. I kind of guess it's like some kind of, I don't know, popular music, and it's probably stuff that I've heard anyway, but yeah, I have no idea. Let me know down below if you know what J-pop is, because yeah, I'm a bit clueless with it when it comes to like music types. So she basically bases her lifestyle around this like of J-pop and K-pop, but unfortunately her mum doesn't like that. But yeah, so that's basically London. I think she's probably just like a typical teenage girl who doesn't like fully get on with her parents. But, you know, nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with being like a little lone wolf in the family. I think it's good to have differences. So Melody, on the other hand, basically looks mean everything to her, which is why I wanted to have this house which is like very well put together. It's all about appearances for her. So even though they may not have the money, she wants it to seem like they do, and basically she's probably like the reason that this family is in debt. She is basically just a housewife and she doesn't go to work. She has always like tried to do creative things. Like I think she's probably tried like a lot of startup businesses, so I reckon she's probably gone into like trying to get painting done or try to write books, but not really got into it that much and not really got very far. So I kind of feel like she's trying, but she's just not found what she likes to do. And I would say that she's actually like a little bit of an alcoholic as well. So when it comes to like decorating the dining room area, I put in a little bar for a little bit of sneaky daytime drinking, and that's like her little secret stash of alcohol. But yeah, she does love a good gossip with friends and family. So finally, the dad, who is called Alton, I don't know how it's actually pronounced properly. He is the father of the family, of course, and he is a businessman, and at the moment he is having to put his career ahead of his family, I think for obvious reasons, because they have obviously bought this house and they are very much in debt, so he is having to work his butt off to provide for the family. So that means that he is not always around, and I suspect potentially a little sneaky affair as well, maybe, who knows. But however, he does try to look after his family. He is absolutely in love with his kids. He's quite a family man, but I think it's just that other things get in the way sometimes, and other influences. He also, so I think one of the things that was noted, that he is a perfectionist when it comes to work and his workspace. So he has his own little study area, which is in like a little area outside in the garden. The garden for this house isn't very big, but as usual I just sort of put like a swimming pool. It's like a kind of nice back garden or backyard with a nice little office room and a swimming pool and little bits for growing vegetables and stuff. So I'm just going to get into the build right now. So this is all mostly open plan. I am in love with this kitchen. I did it all white, and a lot of this house is all white as well, and I feel like everything is just put together quite nicely. I like the modern feel to it, to be honest. I feel like it all is just nice and clean. I think I do change the walls though, so it just has a little bit of a colour, but yeah, it's been like quite a while since I've done, or it feels like it's been a while since I've done like a modern house. I've done a lot of traditional homes, and I'm quite enjoying doing more traditional houses at the moment, so the modern houses have kind of like taken a back seat a little bit. I think, actually I say that, but I did that modern mega mansion as well, so who knows. Sometimes it feels like I haven't done like a modern house that looks like this, I should say. But yeah, so this is like pretty much the downstairs all done, and of course I have added in some nice glass roofs because that will be a feature in every single build that I do. But yeah, so we've recently had the new patch come out with some new items which I will be using in the majority of my builds. I think the sliding doors are amazing. I think it would have worked really nicely in this house, but oh well. Little downstairs bathroom, just very simple. I'm kind of like just getting a little bit bored with decorating bathrooms at the moment. I'm pretty much doing like the same thing for each bathroom and just using the same items. I don't know why, I'm just a bit fed up of them, really. I don't really seem to do anything creative with them, but at the end of the day it's just the same thing in each room, I suppose. But yeah, so we're just going on to London's room. I'm using the nice New Seasons bed, which is a bit like the City Living bed. It's like a 4-poster bed. And that, I think that's a really nice bed. It has some nice curtains on it, a nice little duvet as well. And yeah, it's just really nice. This is a very girly room, so I hope K-pop and J-pop is quite girly. I have no idea. But yeah, we'll just put in a few little clutter items around, and obviously we have all the posters on the wall, which I thought would kind of represent the whole K-pop vibe. In terms of the upstairs of this house, the upstairs is like really small, and at the top it just has the 1 bedroom. Obviously this is a 3-bedroom house, so I kind of feel like in order for this family to like fit in, they've had to like squeeze everything in and squeeze all the bedrooms in. But do note that Randall, because he is a spoilt little child, he has the biggest bedroom. Or, well, the mum and dad have the biggest bedroom upstairs, and London has unfortunately just been left with the tiny cupboard room, which he has to squeeze everything in. But I suppose for Randall this kind of doubles up as a sort of play area as well. Also note that we do not have any toys or anything that represents children around the house. And I realised I'd probably forgotten like quite a few essentials as well, like a high chair and a potty, but oh well. Or maybe I put a potty in here, who knows. But basically the whole like living space is so well kept that, you know, they want it to be, it's just like basically it is on show for everyone to see. So there's no like hints of them having children. I wouldn't be surprised if they ever had guests, they would keep them not necessarily locked in their room, but like hidden away. And I think maybe Melody would like show off little Randall, but I think London would be told just to stay in your room and just try and keep yourself occupied and do your homework or whatever. So yeah, moving on to the upstairs. The upstairs is fairly small. However, I do the bedroom in a very nice pink colour because I kind of feel like in terms of the interior design of this house, Melody would have full reign of what she wants to do, spending all the money. She put in herself like a nice wardrobe area, obviously not caring about the cost or anything. But yeah, this is like a very nice girly room, so I think in terms of my style, I quite like it. But yeah, so also there is the main, I don't know if it's a main bathroom, actually yeah, it must be. There's a main bathroom upstairs, although the bathroom downstairs also has a shower. I think that's quite handy for London, so she doesn't have to go upstairs all the time, and that bathroom is pretty much just next to her bedroom as well. But yeah, I kind of feel like the season's items work very nicely with some of the other items that we've had in the game previously. The rugs go really nice, and I think everything has like a really nice swatch on it as well. It all just all nice and girly, you know, it's just all nice and pretty. So yeah, this bedroom is pretty much just a girly bedroom. Alton has no input on what is ever decorated, like he has got no input on the interior of this house. I just kind of realised as well, like since we've had the laundry pack, I don't really put many washing machines in my builds anymore, and that's probably because it's quite a pain in the bum trying to get all laundry done, especially when all the baskets fill up. So that is something that I tend to leave out of my builds, and then I end up putting in the laundry baskets that don't actually have like the whole, what's it called, the whole thing of actually doing laundry, so it doesn't actually affect clothes that go in it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing now. So this build is coming to an end. I have put all the links down below of everyone who has taken part in this collaboration, and also so Donny, Artistic Gamer 7, she also did like a review of everyone's houses. So I'll put the links to those videos down below as well. She did it in 2 parts because obviously there was 20 of us, so so yeah, everyone's links will be down below for you to take a look at if you fancy. I'm going to leave this here. So hopefully, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!